Hello and welcome back to our Final Fantasy X HD Platinum walkthrough. We're in the Camlands. All we've done so far is fight Belgamina's Aeon for Shiva. Now we met with Father Zook, and that's fine, but now we're going to have a little discussion with the group. See what we're going to do from there. So, Tidus and Riku are hatching a plan, but they don't really have any ideas. They're just going to somehow interfere with things.
It's always but this, but that.
Well, she's got a great butt. What am I saying? She's a little girl. No, get out of here.
If we can't think of something, we find another way.
Okay.
Great. So if the thing we can't think of doesn't... forget it. Don't worry about it. Let Riku worry about it.
Messy.
What is?
Yevon, Micah and Seymour are not of one mind.
I don't think Seymour is of one mind by himself, to be honest.
I do not think
he's a bit of a fucking looper. Anyway.
If Yevon founders, so will Spira.
Spira will be fine. Kimari, what have you got to say?
Gagazet is Ronsoland. Kimari home.
That's nice.
Hey, we might meet your family.
Kimari has no family.
Why Tidus puts his foot in it professionally.
But Kimari not alone.
That's right, you got...
Secret mountain Gagazet not changed for 1,000 years.
I bet it has changed, and you just don't know because you didn't see it 1,000 years ago.
When I was guarding Zook.
Oh, Waka was guarding Zook too, huh?
About when I was too into the game to be a good guardian.
Oh yes,
so,
he did mention that.
Father Zook said he wanted out. Tell you the truth.
So now we know Father Zook is a...
Xanakin's right around the corner.
I don't want to say disgraced, but he's a summoner who didn't go through with it. And now he's just some monk in Vivel.
Until half a year ago, he was a...
But Lulu will explain it better than
Waka and I were his guardians.
It's kind of a short
6 months ago, like...
He gave up halfway.
I don't know.
Here.
We've only been on this journey for about a week.
Now he is a monk at the
I don't
Bhed
know.
Temple.
It's strange, isn't it? How the timeline in this game goes.
As a guardian. Father Zook was my second, and my first, well...
We'll find out more about her first one soon enough.
I've never been to the lands beyond.
Yuna, what have you got to say?
We are officially traitors then.
Yes.
Hey, let them say what they want.
It's okay.
Let them send whatever death squads they want after us. I ain't scared.
Well, maybe just a little.
I ain't a coward.
It's so hard not to be.
Hey, it's okay to worry, and if it gets too rough, just yell.
Chin up, Yuna.
Yeah. Okay. I might just do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright.
I wonder if my father got lost here too.
You could not get lost here. It's a big field with 2 exits.
Maybe I'll ask Sir Orin.
Orin? Well, that grouch never tells me anything.
That is none of your business.
Not that he keeps out of other people's business. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
If Yevon found...
Yeah, he's got nothing new to say. He didn't hear that. So this Al-Bhed has a message from Cid. He says, "We've gone to repair the airship. We'll come get you when we're done. Until then, keep you safe. You'll be sorry, kid." You can probably read that better than me. "After dropping you off from Vivel, the airship stopped here. Then let all the summoners off and flew away." I couldn't read that properly. Everything is very small. You know, weapons here, 1 empty slot, strength plus 10%. Nothing really worth buying. However, there are some treasure chests to get around here, and some treasures to be gotten as well. So, I guess the first thing to do is head up behind the tent here, and open this chest, which contains 2, well, just 1 actually, just 1 level 2 key sphere. Very useful. Not to be sniffed at. Now, way over here, at the the easternmost edge of the map. Well, first of all, there's 2 skulls, but that's an ogre, that enemy. He looks just like Wendigo, but he's much weaker. So don't worry, you could probably kill him in 2 or 3 hits. Hence my fast forwarding. He doesn't have the same weakness to fire. So, yeah. Actually, we'll bring everyone into the fight. Or not. Seems like I forgot Riku. I think I did forget Riku there, but it doesn't matter too much. Yeah. So keep on heading east. You can see the pointy part of the map there. And fights will happen. But okay, this is a Marlboro. I wanted to show this. And so I'm showing it. First thing you want to do when you encounter one of these guys is use Lancet. Because obviously they have an overdrive technique for Kimahri. And it is Bad Breath. And it's okay. I mean, not that many enemies are going to be worried about status effects from here on out. However, this guy, with his status effects, can completely decimate your party if you do not have the proper armor. And, I mean, we'll get an example of that here. Because he uses Bad Breath himself. And it inflicts a variety of status effects, including Confuse, Berserk, Blind, Poison, and Silence. You can see here, Riku and Lulu are both berserked and blinded, so it's not like they're going to be getting any attacks off. They're also poisoned. Auron, although he'd snapped out of it by then, he was confused, so that could have wiped the party just then and there. So you do have to be careful with these guys. Yuna, of course, has that lucid ring, which will allow her a certain amount of protection from Silence and Berserk. I'm confused. I think that's the 3 it protects from, right? You can see here, she gets dark, she gets poisoned, but that's okay. I mean, she can Asuna right through that and she'll be fine. As you can see, this is very dangerous. Now, my advice is that you should never fight a Marlboro in a straight fight like this. Once you've Lanceted him for Bad Breath, use Aeons. I normally don't bother with Aeons in normal Fiend battles, but Marlboros are definite one. Summon Bahamut, beat the crap out of it, because obviously Aeons are immune to status effects. So that's the quick and safe way to do it. So there we go. Again, I was lucky in that Riku didn't have Berserk or Silence, or Berserk or Confused, so I had to pull her out of it. But anyway, that battle done. Well, what am I doing here? Oh yeah. See, that he's got Berserk Ward on that. He can still get confused. I think Confused Ward is more useful because a Berserked Auron is just going to be doing his thing anyway. He's just going to keep attacking. So it's not the end of the world. But a Confused Auron could kill a party member very easily. So, what am I doing here now? It's been a while. I don't remember what I was thinking of doing. Obviously, I wanted to put another ward onto some armor. So let's see. What armor was I even looking for? Possibly the Serene Bracer that I just gave to Auron. And I know I passed it out because I saw it there. Or the Lucid Bracer, rather. So yeah, I could put basically nothing on there. Now I could go and buy the items to put them on. So a lot of them just use like antidotes or remedies or whatever. You can't buy remedies, but you know. But I guess I decided against it. You can use an elixir there for HP plus 20%. It's not worth it. Hold on to your elixirs. So yeah. God knows what I'm doing now. I'm just messing around in the menus. So yeah, we'll cure everybody. Cure them in the menus rather than worry about doing it in fights, even though you won't get any overdrive. Head east, pick up Bhed Primer number 23. Now we have it. Okay, so this lady on the chocobo will let you train your own chocobo using a delightful minigame called... Oh, excuse me, I gotta scratch my ear. Well, actually, I forget the name of this. Chocobo something. It's quite famous because of how hard it is, but this is not the hard part. I can't believe I forgot the name. So, what you have to do is just run towards her. Now this is easy because you're basically just running. The chocobo is an idiot and will just turn off in any direction at once, but you can easily correct it with the D-pad, so no worries. Alright? All you have to do is beat 12.8 seconds, easily done, even though it looks like I barely did it there. You know, 0.4 of a second. Even if it takes 2 or 3 tries, you will get this. This isn't too hard. Now, from here on, if you want to do the advanced training, it gets much harder. Because there are seagulls that come at you, and there's balloons you have to pick up. But we're not going to do that now. Because you see, when you do it, you're aiming to get a time of 0.00 seconds, which you get by collecting all the balloons and avoiding all the seagulls. The balloons knock seconds off your time. However, we can't get the reward for it yet. We need another item to access the reward. So we're not going to do it now. We forget about it. But we do have a chocobo now. So we could go to Remium Temple now if we wanted to. It's down in the southwest corner of the map. I'm not going to, but you can see it's just over here. Where is it? Yeah, I think you address that rubble or something and you jump up. I can't exactly remember because I didn't do it. We'll be doing it later on. So, don't worry. I did say Bhed Primer 24 is over there, and it is, and you should feel free to go and get it if you want. But I won't be covering any of the other Remium Temple stuff until later on. So, that's why I'm leaving that there as well. I don't want to muddy the waters, so to speak. So this is the monster arena. As you can see, there is a dragon sticking out of it, and it looks really weird. I don't know if it's alive or a mechanical dragon or what, but there it is. It just keeps licking its lips. So basically, this guy wants you to capture fiends. Basically, he wants you to capture eventually 10 of every fiend in the game, bar bosses. What he will do then is create special bosses that you can fight to get bonus items, which you can use to customize stronger armor to fight stronger enemies. And that's fine. So for now he wants one of every enemy in the Camlands. There are 9 in total. So we're going to do that, but you have to buy these special weapons. They have to have the capture ability. So just to have a good cross section, I'm going to buy one for Titus. I'm going to buy one for Waka. I'm going to buy one for Orin. Just so I can hit everything. Orin isn't really necessary because if you notice, his capturing weapon doesn't have piercing. But we could customize piercing onto it if we really wanted to. And I eventually might. But for now, you know, they don't have any plus strength or anything. You don't need it. All you have to do is land the killing blow with that weapon. And the enemies around here aren't too hard. So I'll just show you as an example of capturing. Because we've already equipped the capture weapons. I did that when I bought them. Let's see. So we'll capture the skull there. That's the dingo looking thing. But of course first I'm going to mug the Machina. Because this is a fight that I still have to fight. You have to win the fight. Otherwise you'll game over, right? Oh my god, I'm fading out. But anyway, yeah. There you go. You just smack him, he dies, captured. No problem. So with that, I'm just going to hop on my chocobo and head back to the center of the map and save. And in the next episode, I'm going to take you to all corners of the Camlands and capture all 9 fiends, and I'm even going to show off the first of the special arena bosses. His name is Chimera Geist, which I believe is German for Chimera Ghost. So, look forward to that, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.